Hey guys, another weekend at it. Got the Cruiser here behind me. As you see, it's got some new wheels on it, just some second-hand 80 series rims. Today the plan is to widen these guards here, so I've got a mate that's a welder coming around now. He's going to see if he can widen it for me. I've got 3 sets of these 40 series guards. They're all pretty crappy. I started sanding them up yesterday, Arvo. You can see that it's just all full of bog, so I'll get his opinion and see what he says. But yeah, hopefully we can make 1 set out of 3. Obviously, yeah, we need a fair bit. I'm thinking about widening about 80 mil. Then got some scrub bars, go down the side into the bull bar. That's just in there for an idea. But yeah, they're the 80 series rims. I reckon they look pretty shit hot on this. So they're just 285s, so that's all legal. That'll pass engineering. Then I'll probably get some 35s later on down the track. Once she's all on the road and regoed. While the welder's here, I'm going to see if he can do some rust repairs for me. So I started sanding back some of this, and it's just, yeah, previous owners just done a shit job of everything. So that's meant to be a seam through here, just weld her up. So I'll get his opinion, see if he can do that. I know I can get some of these panels, so I'll get this one. I'll get this front bib one. That one's from Mr. Land Cruiser, so get all that, and hopefully get some of the rust repaired. And yeah, might be painting this year, not next year. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll try and get some filming done of the guards getting made up. But yeah, this is a good example. That's probably 10 mil of bog right there. And one of these guards is sort of the same. So, they're all just pretty average, but we'll see what we can do. Catch you guys later. Alright, so that's the first part of the guards done. Just having mate help for a few hours on a Saturday. So there's still a fair bit more work to do. Still got to smooth it out a bit more. I've just sort of dummy fitted them back up. Still got to make the brace underneath. So got to connect the 2 guards together with a brace, and then onto probably the coil tower here. And I probably might put like a bit of a stiffener up here as well. That's the first stage. So I didn't widen it to cover the whole tyre. It's still about 40 mil. So I will just put a rubber flare for the moment, and I want to do some scrub bars. So I don't want it to look like Dumbo ears, like a lot of other ones I've seen have been. So this is just my take on it. I'll see if it works, not sure if it will. Still got to cut all this section out. This is all quite dented. Probably can't tell very well on the camera, but yeah, cut all that out, put a new patch in and put the indicator in the middle, so to make it look right, because if I had the indicator there or there, it'll just look stupid. So that's that. So my mate won't be coming back till next weekend to do that, so I'm probably going to crack on with the battery tray and some other little things inside the engine bay. So yeah, let's get into it. So I started making up this radiator cradle. So sort of the same as the original 40 series one. It's this black one here. Yeah, sort of get the idea. So just trying to base it off the original 40 series stuff. Seems to work well because all these panels aren't really structural. They're sort of quite flimsy down in sheet metal. There's no like support. It's only one skin. So that's my plan with that. Got me 75 series radiator hoses. They work quite well. And then I've got to figure out the location of everything else. So I originally started making it so my battery went here. That's a 40 series battery tray. Normally goes on the driver's side, but I've modified to go on the passenger. But I now think it's not going to be the best position right there, because I was going to have an airbox up here where the old blower motor was, because the snorkel, well, that's obviously a snorkel hole there. I'm thinking about changing everything to the other side for the snorkel airbox because the intake of the 1HZ is different to the 2H. So that's now my sort of plan. Thinking I might move my battery to back in this area. And then I can mount my fuel filter and my vac tank up here. Got good access to the injector pump, and then I can have all my radiator overflow because it's directed this way in this corner. So I'm going to start making up some of that, and yeah, we'll see how we go. That's the battery tray all mounted up. It's pretty tight fit. Probably wouldn't recommend it unless you've got a shorter battery. I've probably only got 5mm to the bonnet, just on the bracing there, so I might just have to notch that. I've got the diesel primer all mounted up. It's tight in there, but it should work perfectly for the injector pump. It should be able to get the oil filter out pretty easy. And then I just got to mount my vac tank, which is this one here. I'm thinking I'll mount it in there. So that keeps everything in one area. And then yeah, that's most of that done. And it's going to finish off the radiator, which is that one there. Just got to do me my stays on the side. So I'll show you more of that in a sec. Alright, so we're back again, continuing on the engine bay. Just doing a bit more fab work, just radiator, battery tray, that type of thing. So I'll quickly run you through it now. So that airbox is just the 47 one. It's only got tech screws in it, just holding it there so I can mock it up. So got the 75 series radiator, homemade cradle, which you would have saw me making. Just started making the support stays, same as what the 40 series have. So they go back around the steering shaft. Just matched it up on this side as well. Just got to weld it back up, weld it up properly. So I've just bolted it to the same spot, so it should be pretty much parallel, both of them. And then a battery tray there. Still got to put the vac tank on. Not quite sure where yet, but thinking sort of washer bottle and overflow here. Airbox sort of there. A bit hard to mock up. Might have to put the turbo manifold on that I've got. Make sure I can have my piping go down to the turbo. It will be NA to start with, and it'll get turbo down the track. But yeah, just got to figure out some way of connecting all the airbox up. I'll have to obviously throw out some mounts. That's only just sitting there on a block of steel. But yeah, and then yeah, I sort of went a bit ham with the bodywork. Started unveiling all the dodgy work that the previous owner's done, which is lovely. But this is like the worst area of the whole car, so cut all that panel out, get a new one, and then when I'm painting everything, epoxy it all, put a bit of bog on it, epoxy again, then prime and paint. So whole cab will probably be getting done this year now. I originally wasn't going to do it, but I'm this far into it, might as well just get it done now and yeah, get it smashed out. So this is pretty much where we got up to. Just cut out all the dodgy shit there, got that welded in. got a bit of a braze going up here, just at a 50mm flat. Decided not to do my idea. This is a lot easier and simpler. So tidy all that up, put the inner guard in, just had to cut around everything. And then we're going to do a bit of a mount up here as well, just to stop some of the flex in and out. So these get a couple holes through there with a couple of nutserts into the panels. And that should be enough. It's just to stop the bit of movement. And that's quite firm now. So a little bit of panel beating and a bit of skim of bog and should be fine. Obviously batch trays there. So yeah, keep going.